Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to get started with your agent site in KW Command. So let's hop into Command. At your main dashboard, we're going to go on the left and we're going to click on Consumer. Now, if this is the very first time you're checking out your site, what you're going to want to do, you will have these 3 pages here. You should see 1, 2, 3. You're going to go over to the right and you're going to see Configure Your Site. If you don't see it here, it should be on the bottom left, Configure Your Site. So you can click either one. So let's go ahead and click it. And what you're going to see is this. What provider would you like to use for your site? So we're going to click on the first one because we want to use the new KW site. And we're going to click on Submit. Then we're going to click on Get Started. And we're going to click on Acknowledge and Continue. So this is the first part of the setup, and it'll show you what your subdomain is. So for this particular site, which is the demo, it's this particular thing here. You usually have like your first name and last name .kw.com, which would be your website. So you can change it here. And what you're going to want to do after you do that, you want to click on Confirm Domain. So there would it gives you some criteria here. So 30 maximum characters, no spaces, no special characters, yada yada. So you can change it to whatever you want. You'll put your first name, last name, or if you have a short thing, mine is Nardulli, you can do nardulli.kw.com. And then click on Confirm Domain. When you do that, it's going to say, congrats, you have claimed your subdomain. So if you do have, you can purchase a domain from GoDaddy, or I don't know of any other ones, companies that you can do that. I'm sure there are other ones, but you can get a name for yourself and have it pointed or forwarded directly to your KW site. So mine's Nardulli, and when someone goes on my site, it will automatically go to christinanardulli.kw.com. So that's just a little tidbit. All right, once we do that, we're going to click on this marketing profile information. So if you have already filled out your marketing profile under settings, then most of this stuff should be in there for you. So first name, last name, pretty self-explanatory. Your brokerage, we have to put in our address. Make sure you put in Suite 104. And then your team or business name. So what I did, which I'm going to show you when I go to my site. You might be like, oh, well, I don't have a team or a business name, but what you want to do, this thing here that has my name as my license type and my phone number is exactly what you write here. So demo, MC, blah, 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 that is what would be right here. So if you want to copy mine, put your name, because when someone goes on your site, nowhere does your name show up unless you go to the bottom. So it's nice to have your name up here, but you have to make sure that you put your license type. So if you're a real estate salesperson or real estate associate broker, you have to make sure you put that there. And I like to put call and text. And then you have to make sure you identify your phone number. So whether it's a cell phone, you want to use C or M for mobile, you can do that as well. So that's where that goes. Your professional title, so you want to put real estate salesperson or associate broker, and that would show up towards the bottom of your page. Just a little going around on this site, you'll see there's a scrolling over here. So if I have my mouse on this side, I can scroll up and down, right? If I go on this side, I can scroll up and down. So you just have to play around with it because it could be a pain in the neck to maneuver it. Your email address, your phone number, they do not want you to put any spaces or dashes because apparently they're going to be fixing it, but they haven't done so yet. You want to put your biography here. if you don't have anything yet, you might want to put under construction, or just put your name, Christina Nardulli, real estate salesperson with Keller Williams Realty Partners, and you can put the areas that you cover for now. And then you could always go back and add your biography. License number is not mandatory to put in there, but you can. Compliance legal footer, we're going to leave that blank for now. Brokerage, license number, the phone number, we have to have the office phone number on here. Compliance legal footer link 1. This is mandatory for everyone to have on their website. Everyone's site needs to have a link back to the office website. So, if you're seeing this video, make sure under this you have title Keller Williams Realty Partners. This has partners. Partners. Okay? So you want to make sure you put that in. Then the link is going to be this. http://kwrprealty.com. So you must put that on your site. You can add more links if you wanted to at the bottom of the page. Not necessary. If you wanted to add an image, you can do that as well. And then at the bottom, you want to put your profile picture, and it'll tell you the size, 360 by 360, that's pixels. And then you can put your other images here if you wanted to. And then, so your team header logo, you might, if you don't have a team, if you do have your own logo, which I have one on mine, I'll just show you where it would show up. So here, we have to have our Keller Williams Realty Partners logo, must be here. Can't be just KW. It has to be our office logo. So this CN over here is my personal logo. So that is where you would upload team header logo. So if you wanted to put, if you had a special logo yourself, you can upload it here, and that would go right here. Your social media links. So you want to make sure you copy the URLs for your social media. So if I go on my site and the drop down, you'll see at the bottom here it has my links for my social media. So it will show up here in the menu bar. And also at the bottom, I believe, here we have Facebook, LinkedIn, and all that other stuff. So, so you want to go to your Facebook business page, not your personal page, your business page. Once you pull up your business page, you want to copy the URL for the business page. Let me see if I'm logged into Facebook on my, here it is. So I'm going to go to my business page here. So this is my business page. So I would copy this. That is the URL. So you want to go on your actual page and put it here, paste it here. The same thing for Twitter. You want to go onto your profile page for your business. Same thing with everything else. The more you put, the more stuff people can be directed to. Here is your app link. Let's click on Save and Continue to go to the next page. This one just tells you style and theme. So basically this says KW red theme, KW dark theme. The only difference I notice here is the logo is red or dark theme, which I don't think it even made a difference when I entered our KW RP logo. So I don't think that really changes anything. Your homepage text. So when you go on your website, it would be what is above the search bar. So over here, right now it's automatically set for Find Your Dream Home. So that would appear above here. So if you like that, you can leave it. You can change it to something else, start your home search, or let me help you find your home. Or I've seen people change it with every season. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. You can leave it as Find Your Dream Home. The next thing are the hero images. And the hero images is on your oh my goodness, on the first page of your website, there are 5 images that scroll through. It's kind of, it stays on the page for a little while, and then it goes to another photo. So everyone has these preset 5 photos. So You have all these 5 photos. So you can change them, and you can change them here initially, and also you can change them later on in the site and app settings part of consumer. You can do that later on as well. If you did want to add another photo, it does tell you the recommended size is 1200 by 1200 pixels. If you wanted to add a photo, you definitely have to remove one first because it only allows you 5 photos. So you would have to delete one in order to add one, and you can keep doing that. So you can make those changes there. Let's click on Save and Continue. And now we're going to go to this page. I personally deleted this page from my website, but you can make it your own if you'd like. Page title. So that would go right here. What would your page title be? Just make sure you know. See this shaded gray box behind the wording? That will always be there. So no matter what photo you put there and what title you put, it will always be there. There's no way to remove it. So put your page title here. Your slug. So if you have working with buyers or something, you might want to put your slug as buyers. Put an SEO description there. And we're going to click on contents here. So what this does, it shows you the page header. That is your company profile here. Then you have your intro paragraph, which is right here. So you can put a little intro paragraph. Depends on what you're going to use this page for. So maybe you want this page to be listing like what services you provide, like that you work with buyers and you work with sellers. So you might want to have this section be about buyers and this section be about sellers. Or you want to introduce your team, you can have this be one team member and this be another team member. It all depends on what you want to use this page for. So you can write a little blurb right over here, would be the intro paragraph. Then you have section 1 headline, so that would be this right here, headline text. So your title, you're going to put that here, and then the paragraph would go right here. And then you can change this image by clicking the upload. Make sure it's 360 by 360. And the same thing for the section 2. It will go section 2 headline here, the description here, and you can change the photo by clicking upload. It does give you the option to put a footer headline, which would go right here, and a description. So, maybe call me or whatever, any little tagline you want to call to action kind of a thing you can put there. And then we're going to click on continue. Well, the next thing, we're at this about me area. Again, you can use this page for about me. I think you can use it for something else if you wanted to, but it does give you here page title. It says about me. Maybe you want to put about your name, about Christina, or let me introduce myself. And then you put your UR slug. You might want to put about your name and then leave that. Click on content. And this is where you can change. I thought I changed it and then it went back. Okay. So here's the title, about me. Then it would be, I put real estate salesperson. You can put your bio title, bio. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then fill that out and click on continue. And this is just a contact us page. Contact us obviously would be that. Your UR slug and the description would go here. Click on content. And then you can write a little intro paragraph, which would be under here. I'm sorry, that was wrong what I told you before. The intro paragraph would go here, and you can fill out the rest. Click on save and continue. And that's it. You're pretty much done with this portion of those 3 pages. So to get out of here, you would click on this X right here in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll be brought right back to here. So you can always come back to consumer on the left and click on agent site pages, and then you'll see configure your site, and you'll be able to update those 3 pages. I think they're working on a different way for us to edit pages, because right now Oh, they added it. They added edit. Uh-oh, made a liar out of me. I did not see that they just added that. So you can edit the pages from here now. But I'll show you how to do that in another video. But that's how you get started with your agent site.